Today is 13th of May 2026, and today I would like to discuss what happened with all my trades yesterday. 4 of my trades hit some sort of ESL, either trailing SL or real SL or the cost to cost. Something else happened, so I'd like to discuss today what exactly happened. Now, before we get started, let's just check what happened with the mother indices Nifty 50. So clearly I can see day before yesterday, which happens to be 11th of May 2026, there was a break of structure. So you can see Nifty has gained approximately 15%, 11% right here, and then it was consolidating and it kind of gave an excellent breakout. This breakout should have sustained. One red candle on 7th of May changed absolutely nothing, but then a gap down, and then a gap down, and then a major gap down. So this is definitely a change of structure, and Nifty also has broken its support here. I usually draw horizontal lines. I don't like slant trend lines as far as the support and resistance is concerned. So 11th of May it was here, and it was very clear that Nifty is going to crack. But I don't trade based on Nifty. This is just for reference, right? I trade based on my setup only. So though I was watching this happening right here, like I saw this happening and I was okay with it. I saw this happening, I was not okay with it. Saw this happening and was absolutely not okay with it, and so is here. However, I did not do anything as far as my trades are concerned. Now let's just back to one of our trades, which is Amber. Now Amber Enterprises is a large cap stock, and I have taken my first entry here on 5th of May at 8043. And just in case you know why I have taken this trade, see, there is a nice juicy momentum and there is a very decent linear pullback. I should have entered here on the high of 23rd April, which got triggered on 24th April. But as you know, I cannot trade all my setups because at times there will be 50 setups available and you don't have the capital to trade all of them. So I kind of missed it, but it again came onto my radar and I placed an order. Excellent. So in this trade, I have taken twice the permitted quantity and I have booked half of it in intraday itself right here, and it was a nice juicy ride. And just along with Nifty, it also fell back, and I entered at 8043 and exited at 8287. There was no loss pretty much, but if you just look at the kind of momentum that it gave in my favor, it went up by almost 11%, right? And it went up by almost 11%, and I ended up just with 2%. So if you just want to understand, my plus 11% has become probably something like maybe plus 2% or something. And I did have some intraday profits along with that. It might be plus 3% maximum. That's all. So now what happened is that I have witnessed my open profits eroded, yet I stuck to my plan. That's most important, because I know I lost a few paper profits in this trade. However, so basically my trade was something like 4 RR trade at some point of time. It then became 2 hour trade or something like that. It doesn't matter. I was looking, I'm basically planning for what, 10 RR trade, and these kind of trades would come if I just stick to my plan. It's okay, I lost here, no big deal, I'll make it up in some other trade. And now let's just move to APAR Industries. Now these are very strong names. The first trade I have taken here at 12009, and you can see, as the channel name tells, I always trade when the candles are close to 8 EMA, and here it came and I punched it at 12009. and my second trade is at 12220 on 29th of April. Okay, so just I was trying to pyramid my position, and this is my third long. So I have beautifully pyramided my position here. Exactly, it just was a red day and the price was close to 8 EMA and I punched a trade. And if you look at my first position to the last position, I was approximately 7%, but due to my three pyramiding positions, I was making a healthy, say, 4-5% profits, and my impact on portfolio was approximately 1-1.5%. What happened? Again, that due to Nifty, everything cracked and I had to exit at 12500, which is approximately 2-2.5%. Now, the third stock is ATHERENERG. ATHERENERG, I have already taken an SL. I went on long on 27th of April and my SL was hitting a shakeout on 4th of May. It was a very good shakeout and I got exited at 906. And I didn't let that, I did not delete this stock on my watch list. I kept it on my watch list and I waited for 7th of May. It was such a nice candle. The thing is, it went below the 8 EMA. However, I thought it was the proximity was very close, and in a lower time frame, this was giving me a reversal. I have discussed this trade in the other video that I have posted. So this was my second entry, and second entry was 914. So if you can see, I again made something like 9% on my, that was a 9% move. And what happened? It again fell back. It was a very bad day. Though on 11th of May, you can just check this. This is 11th of May. Now what happened in Nifty 50 on 11th of May? In Nifty 50, 11th of May, it kind of, oh sorry, this is 11th of May, right. It did a gap down and it fell. However, what did Ather do? Ather gave a very strong closing. So 11th of May, when Nifty fell by minus 1.5%, Ather, it was up by 6%. However, no stocks, okay, no stocks, 80% of the stocks, 80% of stocks follow the fate of indices. There might be a few exceptions here and there, but 80% of the stocks always follow the fate of indices. If not today, tomorrow. There is no way out. So even Ather has been, and my trailing SL was hit. So at a healthy 9% profits too, I had to exit at a mere 0.5% or something like that. Part of the game. And then comes AVANTIFEEDS. Now AVANTIFEEDS, I just have taken the trade yesterday itself, right here. It was an 8 EMA trade. There was momentum, pullback, it was going up. I should have taken a trade here, but I kind of missed it. No issue. I took a trade here on the high of this candle 1435 and exited the same day. It was basically an intraday trade. I mean, I did not take an intraday trade, but the entry and SL were hit on the same day. So this is my third trade, and next comes POWERICA. POWERICA, this was a very good trade. I have entered my first long at 462. Now I'll tell you what mistake I have done. So when I have taken a trade, I have given a CAR of 0.2% only. This was I think 0.1%. I was probably testing POWERICA or something, I don't know, but this was definitely not a great idea. Definitely not a great idea. I should have taken something like 0.5%. Then it would have been a perfectly good trade. The mistake is allocation. You see, sometimes great trades need great allocation. Only then you will have an impact on your portfolio. So with that kind of allocation, had I just stuck to the game, it would have been 13%, at least an impact of 3% on portfolio. I made a very big mistake here. That's okay, lesson learned. And even this got exited at 495. This was approximately 4 to 5%, but the impact of portfolio is absolutely minimal because of the initial allocation. And the final trade, nothing. I have pretty much covered all the 5 trades, and this is it. So whatever happened has already happened, right? Nothing is pending. So, but my mentor has taught me that don't lose forest for trees. These things come and go, these things absolutely come and go. Sometimes you'll get hit SL, sometimes all of your trades will come and take an SL on the same day, sometimes most of your trades will take trailing SL, just like what happened with my case. Pretty much all trades have taken trailing SLs. So now all I have to do is what? Cry? Just not trade anymore? Absolutely not. I just have to take the trades. Now what I did, I have today taken a trade in Vidya wires because I felt this was good, and it kind of moved very fast, and my position was is at 98.4. Now let's see what happens with this trade. As you know, I have already posted in one of my videos, this is the second best agency after HFCL. Now not just this, I also have my eyes on ATHERENERG. It's kind of consolidating very small. I like this type of consolidations. And I also have my eyes on NetWeb. It's also taking the support at 21 EMA. So let's see how things fold by the end of the day, and then we can decide. But as of now, I already have taken a position with Vidya wires. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Thanks a lot. See you in the another video.